Yo, big up GJs Enterprise, doing stuff round the area. Look out for that. Good quality music and good interviews and just letting people know what the real side of this industry is like. You get what I'm saying? None of that glitz and glamour, just proper stuff. Yeah, my name's Strauss. I'm 31. Man, I rap. You get me? Like I make rap music. Well, it's not even rap. It's just hip hop music. Brother, like, I reckon it could be like, it's over 10 years, well, seriously it's been about 10 years, you know, like the serious like studio, making tunes and focused on the thing. But I've been making music since I can remember, you know what I mean? Spitting decks, making little tapes for the youth club and them things there. You know, them ones like, music just been, it's life, innit? It's just been about. Everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Like music, other artists, life, my life, especially my daughters, my family, anything in it, car. My music's slightly different. You get me? Like, it's not your typical, stereotypical hip hop. It's in it. Like, it's not a gun thing or a drugs thing. I'm talking about prosperity and life. You understand? Trying to bring up the young and inspire somebody, but not preaching. You get me? So everybody inspires, man. Anything can be a song for me. If I'm honest with you, I reckon it's a bit of both. Like, that's just natural. I think they both go together. Because my aim is, I just want as many people to hear the music as possible. You know what I mean? I want the whole world to hear that. And in doing that, obviously, you're gonna gather a little bit of fame and popularity. So obviously, I take it all. I take the good and the bad. You know the way that man have been living life too hard for too long. Definitely, bro. Definitely, like. I write music every day, fam. I might not put music down at the studio and whatnot, but man, I make music every day. Like, I write bars every day. Like, most of them are throwaway bars, you get me? But man, I write music and it's just a release. You know, when man, I've been at work all day, so it's nice to go yard and just sit down and write 116 or 260s or whatever it is to just alleviate the mind and release whatever tension man's got. You see me? Yo, brother, you're gonna give me 3 man, like a choice of 3 people, like the whole world.
Could be woman.
I hear you. Alright then, first of all, like, this is just off the bat, because this could change, this is change at any time, you get me? Right now, like, I'm on a J. Cole vibe, innit? Man would love to make a tune with J. Cole, because I think he's me, and I'm him, you get me? Like, he spits my life, you understand what I'm saying? Man like gigs, you get me? Like gigs, man would like to make a tune with gigs, car. Gigs just reminds me of uni and I just believe him, you know the way that, like, someone spit that hard stuff, but I believe Gigs, you get me? Like, he says some stuff where you gotta be about to know where I'm going, you get me? And the third one, it's gotta be either Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu, you get me? Cause they both on a spiritual thing, and that's what man are trying to do, innit? It's all about prosperity and progression. I'm just trying to evolve as a person, you get me? So, and I think them two there, like Erykah Badu, for example, every man she's been with has elevated, like Common, Andre 3000, them man there, as soon as they met the plug, J Electronica, as soon as they met her, them man went to the next level, you get me, like, spiritually, you know, and I rate that, so I like that. Lauryn Hill, well, she's a done anyway, you get me, so you could toss a coin and it could be any one of them two, innit? Sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna go Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu as a notable mention. You know the way there. Boy, it's like, for me, life is a beautiful struggle, you know them ones there, so it's like, my struggle ain't no worse or no easier than the next one, innit? I think we all have struggles that we have to deal with in life, innit? And like, my main struggle is like, dealing with the absence of my father during my teens, you get me? I only realised that in hindsight. During the time, I realised that man didn't really have a male role model, and that affected me for a couple of years, you get me? Like, I was a bit bitter and angry and them things. Man, over that and that, so that was a major struggle and that. And just dealing with everyday life, like, you know, becoming a father, like, I had children at 25, I didn't even graduate uni, you get me, and my missus told me that she was pregnant and them things there. So like, having to step up from a student level, like, man was a student, I was out there, brother. I was raving, I was doing what the students do, you get me? So to have to jump from that straight into parenthood and be that father figure for my daughter was a serious thing, you get me? So I wouldn't even say they were struggles, you get me? They're just chapters in my life, but if I was to say a struggle, I'd say going through those transitional periods, you get me? Yo, just stay true to yourself, you get me? Be true to who you are, innit? No one can't knock you for being your own man, you get me? And if they do, then them people, they're like, they need to, it's more of a question about them, you get me? And most of all, it's like, for me, staying true to yourself, a lot of my friends and people that I know and around in this life, you get me, where we're from in the urban communities and them things, there's like, people that aren't true to themselves, sometimes they end up in situations where they take a life away, you get me? Or they end up in jail for the rest of their life, or they do something stupid because they're trying to be like the next man, you get me, be like their peers. When really and truly, sometimes their peers ain't even being honest with themselves, you get me? So they're trying to be honest with a man that ain't even honest with themselves. So my main thing is be yourself and just stay true to who you are, you get me? Because you know the way that everything happens for a reason, you get me? Stop misleading sorry, we have to cut that thing. Stop misleading the children, you get me, fam? But you know what, as a father, I got children myself, innit? And it's worrying out here, you get me? You know the things that these elders are putting out there, because they ain't even living like that, you understand what I'm saying? It's like what I said just a second ago, you get me? It's like, for example, look at the rap game, innit? You got certain rappers that talk this shoot 'em up, bang bang stuff and that, but they don't really do this stuff. But then you've got impressionable youth that listen to this stuff and take that as fact. So they think they have to do certain things to navigate this environment that we live in, you get me? Where really and truly the man that are saying that they're doing this thing ain't even doing it. So you're more realer than these men that say they're doing it. It's nonsense. So the elders need to stop misleading the youth and come and try to build a thing, you get me? And you just gotta help each one, teach one. Shit, I went a bit deep, but still, that's man, that's how I am, you get me? Definitely, yo, we go back far, you get me, for a minute, like, anything that you need man for, it's not even a question thing, you get me, like, I see what man are doing, I see GJs popping on everywhere, I love that stuff, you get me, car? I see man grow and it's just nice to see, man, I'm proud of that, so anything you need man to be involved with, anything you're on with, anything, bro, you need me to hand flyers out, whatever, I'm there for you, fam, car. It's nice to see that a young man becoming a young businessman, you get me, it's big, it's big. Yo, big up GJs Enterprise, doing stuff around the area, look out for that. Good quality music and good interviews and just letting people know what the real side of this industry is like, you get what I'm saying? None of that glitz and glamour, just proper stuff. And yeah, you can check me on, I'm on Instagram, I am Strauss. You can hit me on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/LeviAlone85. And on Twitter, Strauss Meister, come check for man and just talk to man, you get me? I'm a human, I'm like, you know what it is, my thing is, I'm just like the average everyday person, you get me? Man, I work a 9-to-5 job like everybody else. I'm not out here doing this buffoonery, you get me? Like, man, I'm not doing this stuff, innit? Man, illegal. I'm not trying to knock a man doing their thing to eat, cause if I can't feed you, I can't tell you how to eat, you know what I mean? But I'm just on the level, innit? So just chat to man, innit? Man will hold the reasonings with man, and if you're that way inclined, we can hold the meds, you get me? So yeah, man, sharp man.
Respect.